mean, we can, there's no way we can. I mean, there is something typical in this, there's something typical, or something that we call an exceptional clause. An exceptional clause meaning that when an officer commit a crime, when a white officer commit a crime, you are not allowed, like the media, you're not allowed to say a white officer killed a black man. You're not allowed to say that. That clause is what we call exclusive or an exceptional clause. Can't use that. Can't say that. You gotta say an officer killed. You can't say the white officer killed a black man, because the white media would not even say that. The white media would say an officer killed an individual. Most times, you never even hear the race of the color or the race of the officer who committed a crime. And most times when you actually pay close attention. So like the news media, you only hear an officer commits a crime, an officer at the scene and he shot somebody. But the question to me as an activist, or to some of us, what officer is that? Most time the media has a clause, or there's a clause that they cannot say a white officer killed a black man. Because most times it's actually against the ethics. The ethics of, not publication, but the ethics of media. So they'll say officer. But it discredits other race of officers or other races of officers if we just say officers killed a black man or officer killed a Hispanic man. In New York, in Utica, a white officer killed not a black individual. A white officer killed a minority, and yet what the families indicated, and they said it very clear. White officer patrolled their neighborhood with one focus. I always say that with one focus, to kill. How many white officers you see kill white people on an everyday, regular basis every day? You don't see that. But there are one race of people getting killed every day by white police. Now the minority are getting shot every day by white police. But why they killing every other race of people? Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever thought about why white police killing every other race? Have you even asked yourself why? And that's a question I ask us every day. You see white police patrolling your neighborhood and aggressive on you as an individual that is not white. Take that same officer, put it in a white neighborhood, and you will see a totally different officer. Take that same officer, put it in a Hispanic neighborhood, you see a totally aggressive police officer. Now the question is, I always say it again, white officer objective has not changed. We can think it's changed, we can change policies, we can modify policing, but their primary focus has not changed. And while police were created to kill black people, that's it. That focus will never change. That core of why police were created will never change. Because the objective of why police were created is to kill black people, one. Number two, to put fear in black people. And you always see that regardless of the police reform, the restructure, the new policing, police officers still execute these two objectives. Kill black people and put fear in black people. That will never change. If that ever changed, there would not be policing in America. I say that again. So when you guys advocate for police reform, you guys do not really pay close attention to why the police were created. Why were white police officers created? To kill black people and put fear in black people. To kill minorities and put fear in minorities. Not white. They were not created to kill whites. That's why white police do not kill whites. That's why white police don't put fear in white people. As a matter of fact, white folks put fear in white police. The reverse. I'm just saying, pay close attention. So when you're advocating for reform and restructure, ask yourself, are the two still active? Yes. White police killing blacks and putting fear in blacks still exists. Just keep that in mind. I love you.